All right, I just got the tank skirmish game in the mail. So we're going to open this up and see what it's like. So let me take the shiny plastic off. This is so much easier to take off than the others because there's this gap in here. So this is a little easier. So got the side here. So there's one of the tanks that you can build. Looks like some treads or something. There's a different picture. So this is 2 Shermans. Oh, I see down here. It includes 2 Shermans. Includes 1 plastic Panther tank. And that's the top. I kind of like what they did on the side. It's a little different than they usually do. And on the back, and all that. So it looks like we get a rule book, 3 plastic tanks. They told us about that, 1 Panther and 2 Shermans, 12 dice, 16 movement destroy tokens, 28 damage tokens, 4 objective tokens, 2 measure arrows, 40 tank identification tokens, 2 cardboard forest, 4 cardboard houses, 22 tank cards. Cool. 16 crew cards, 7 hero crew cards, 16 upgrades, and 32 damage tokens. So looks like there's a lot in this box. So we will take that. All right, so this is the Panther. It's kind of it's not showing up too well on here as the actual color. It's kind of almost like a mustard yellow. So there's your, I guess I can bring this up where you can see a little better. So there's the tracks. I do want to say, I don't know if this is as high. Well, it might be. As high quality as what I'm used to from them, but it might be. Let's see about this one. So you got 2 different tops. You can, actually 2 different types of Panthers it looks like you can make. So that's sprue. While we're doing it, I might as well just bring the sprue out for the Sherman. So you get 2, and they're going to be exactly the same. So I'm going to put this one up here. So this is the Sherman Sprue. And it looks like you only get 1 top here compared to the Panther. But you do get 2 different types of turrets. So it looks like you put 2 different types of guns on there. And I can see 1 gun here and 1 up there. And it looks like maybe 2 different type of hatches. So that is the Sherman Sprue. You get dice, and it looks like American dice in German color, German gray, just normal dice. These are those upgrade cards. Let's see if I can get these open. There we go. That's some stiff kind of plastic there. So here's the backs. So I can split these up. So I'm going to put those, move this out of the way. So I'm going to put this one here. That's like hot glue or something. And oh, those are the eyeball ones. Okay, so I'll put these here. So this one with this back, or I think this is the damage deck. If you get hit, this is what damage happens. If you get a critical hit, this is also what happens. So I think it's kind of like what they do in X-Wing, where, oh, you took some damage. Okay, you took 2. Oh, you got a critical hit. You took 2 plus. In the heat of battle, you can't rely on skill alone. Oh, it's a lucky hit. Oh, I guess nothing really happened there. But some of them do have... Here we go. This tank gains the assault gun rule. Lucky hit to the turret ring can be a good... Oh, so they can't turn their turret on that tank. Jam turret. So, pretty neat little deal here. The cards, they're small. They're not a normal size card. So what I've got here is, this is a normal playing card. This is the size of it. And where this has round corners, this has square corners. So I can see these cards could get a little beat up at the corners because they're square. They do look like they've just been laminated. So it looks like they've just been cut from a sheet and just laminated in that sheet. So, but they are a little thick. So let me get that playing card up here so you can kind of tell the difference in thickness. So about as thick as a playing card. So that is the damage deck. And then you got, this is like how many points this item costs. 5, 6, 7. Oh, they're going up. And so forth. 1, 2. And those are, I guess, play the game, those are face down. When you want to use that ability, you flip it over, and this is what it is. But your opponent knows that that's a 4-point ability. So I got them upside down. So this is, I guess, anybody can use it. Add-on armor, standby armor. This looks like it's US only for 2 points. Let's see if it says 2 on the back. Yep. Discard to gain +1 die to hit, I believe. I think that's what that little symbol means, is to hit somebody. Soviet, I did think I saw, there it is. Yeah, I did see a British. So there are some British ones, there's some Soviet ones, so it's just not US and German in this. But I have a feeling that if you buy the expansions, it's going to come with some more country-specific cards. And again, these are the small cards, square cut. Now these cards, but you know, going back to these, I can kind of understand why they want them small, is because you don't want to be spread out all over this table for just a little skirmish game. We're talking, you play on a 3x3 table, and so you don't want to have a bunch of cards laying out, these big cards like these. You know, what if you have 4 or 5 or 6 of those? You know, it could take up a lot of room at their regular size. So the next one is this. These are the tanks. So let me get this popped open. There we go. Okay, almost got, I thought I got it, but it's still got some pieces on the back here. There we go. All right, so here's the back, and again, we got square cut. But comparing it to a size of a playing card, same size. It's just got the square corners instead of round, and just laminated. And so you got your different tanks here. So it looks like we have Panther, Yagdi Panther, Stug G, Panzer IV, Sherman with the 75mm gun. Wait, we got 2 of those. 3 of those. Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. That's 75mm. Why do we have 2 75? I don't know. The 76mm, 2 of those. Pershing, Super Pershing. How much is that? 46 points. Oh my. T-34, T-34-85, SU-85, SU-100, ISU-122, ISU-152, IS-2, IS-85. A lot of Soviets there. A lot of Soviet tanks. The Comet, Cromwell, Sherman Firefly. I know British is going to play a lot of that one. And the Sherman 5 they get to use. So there's your, they said it was 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22. But I don't understand why I need 2 of these cards. So I'm going to take a look. Let's look at this real quick. Are they exactly the same? Just to be, maybe there's something different about them. I guess if you're running, oh, I think I know what it is. If you're running 2, normally you just need 1 card. But this tank has this crew and this crew and this crew. This one has this crew. So that's why you would do separate, so you know which one. And if they get hit, they have different hit points. That's why. Okay, I understand now. Because if you only have one card for 2 Shermans, how many hit points does one have compared to the other if you're going to use the cards, and you can mark on these. So, okay, I understand why they did that, because the starter set does have 2 Shermans you run. So now we got the rule book. Actually, this is nice. It's thick. Got shiny glossy inside. So I do like this rule book. Good illustrations of what's going on here. It's not too thick for this type of game compared to like Flames of War and Team Yankee. And here's your command phase, your keyword. So this is nice. I do like that they put the keyword reference in here. How to build. Here's the missions you can do. Awesome. So you can play some missions just going out instead of just going out and trying to beat each other up. How to assemble your tanks. First game, maybe this is the tutorial, how to play. And in the back you have a reference sheet. So this seems like a really good rule book. I'll move this out of the way so we put it down there. And underneath that, oh, there we go. We have our tokens. So I'm going to get the plastic off this. Almost have it off. There we go. All right. So, yeah, this is going to possibly fall out, so I'll do this side first. So, I'll put this down here. So, there's an objective markers, which I kind of wish they would do this in Flames of War a little bit smaller in objective markers. 1, 2, 3. I guess how much damage you've taken. Oh, no. I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing. Destroyed. I think this is how many movements you've done. I like the tracks on there. I do like that. This is the paper terrain, which if you don't have any terrain, you know, I guess that's good that you got something that you can start playing with. The backside, and it looks like it gives you the rules for what this does, this type of terrain. So, and this is from like an aerial view of what their model would actually look like from Battlefront. So that's that. So I'll move that over here. There's 3 of these, so they're actually pretty thick if you really look at that. These are thick tokens, they're not thin ones. So you get a forest. Now is the forest the same on the other side? No. So we have 2 different types of forest. Here, you can decide which one you want to use. And again, they have the rules on the side. I thought at first that was a little cockroach or something. So, American ID token. So I guess you put this next to the tank and you put this next to the card. I don't know. I'm just guessing. So that's the British ID tokens. This must be the Soviet ID tokens and the German ID tokens. There's those movement arrows, very important for the game. The other side, same stuff except for the forest. So I will put this down here. And finally, we have one huge forest. Now is it the same? No, they put different colored trees. So that's pretty cool. You can say, oh, we'll play this game and then flip it over. Let's make it a little different looking. Now, I do have to say, they pop out really well. I was just barely pushing on it and it popped out right away. And as you can see, it's a clean break. So very good job on the cutting of these tokens and terrain pieces. So I'm going to take this, put it up here. So this is what you're going to get in the box for Tanks, the World War II Skirmish game. And I can't wait to try it. If you like this video or any others I've done, go ahead and subscribe and share with other people. And as always, have a good game.